Hey guys, it's getting there. Got all the accessories on the front now. I had to change that pulley because the one that was on the other motor actually sat back too far, so they weren't lining up, so I took the one off the old motor over there and stuck it on there. Upper bell housing bolts are in, dipsticks in the transmission. I've got motor mount bolts in, accessories around the front. Right now I'm doing a wiring on this side, then I'll jump over there. And I'm getting ready to put the starter in. As you can see, it's sitting there. I'm getting ready to clean it up, stick it in, button everything up on the bottom half. You can see I got those taken care of for the exhaust, the studs. So that's all good to go. And I cleaned all this up for him and redid. I just Rust-Oleum everything so that everything looks good. And yeah, I pulled the dipstick out of the transmission accidentally and was looking at it, and I'm like, man, the rubber seal on the end is leaking a little bit. It was leaking when it came in, just seeping around it, but I'm afraid it's going to be worse now. I don't know. I'll know once I get some fluid in it. I may have to send him over to the tranny shop around the corner from me here, because honestly I think that he should have that detent cable replaced, and I would have him put a new seal on the dipstick. They got to be on that side of the transmission to do that anyhow, so I might as well let them fiddle fart with it. I hate dipsticks on Chevrolet transmissions. I always have problems with stupid rubber grommet coming out, and then they leak. So I'm just trying to button everything up. My heater's running, that's that noise in the background. Fans all cleaned up and ready to go. Look at this motor. This thing was just... I'll probably pull the heads off it just out of curiosity. Just to see what kind of damage was done internally. I'd say it's just blown head gaskets and probably a bunch of rust and everything. Because like it sat for a couple years with the water inside the whole entire motor. So yeah, you know what kind of damage that does. Alright guys, there my mess. Yeah, all this stuff's garbage. Reusing the distributor, new cap, rotor cap, wires, plugs, all that. Something else I gotta get in, some plugs. I kind of... See, I left the plugs in the old motor because I wasn't gonna do anything with them, you know what I mean? But what I wish I'd have done was put the... I screwed up and should have put the spark plugs in. Flat out, plain and simple. Should have put the plugs in before I dropped the motor in, because this side's easy. Now you come around over here, that side's gonna be a pain in the ass. I've had worse, but yeah. Excuse me, just like I put this bracket on, and then forgot this bracket here had to go on here. So of course I had to loosen this up so I could move it forward just a little bit to where I can get this on. I gotta put a nut on that still. And I gotta do all the wiring laid out, figure out where it goes, new vacuum lines. So, yeah, I say I still have it in time. I'm getting ready to drop the distributor in once I get everything buttoned up. I got my ground back on there. New hose too that goes from the block over to the heater core, because I didn't trust the other one. I figured, well, it was swelling up at the end. I figured we'll just go ahead and change it now rather than having it swell up and pop back here. I don't know if I like them clamps. Some cheap ass clamps. So, okay guys, please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll be back at it. I'm gonna go in and take a break. Come back out, see what else I can knock out tonight, and hopefully I'll have this thing out in a few days, because everybody's bugging me about shit. So sorry to be cussed. And I need to get rolling, because I can't get my garage open with this thing the way it is, and then I've got a huge mess to clean up. I'm gonna talk to the owner and see if he wants this engine. If he don't, I am seriously thinking about turning it into a table. So we will see. I don't know yet. I've got some ideas about doing like a... I wish I had a way to cut the block apart, because I would do such a cool ass 3-dimensional type deal where you could actually see everything in the engine. But I don't have it like that, so I'm just, if I do turn it to a table, I'll take it all apart and just use the block with I'll take the pistons and rods and everything out, and I'll have those like, you know, up here where the glass top can be on top of it, if that makes any sense to you guys. You know what I mean? Sticking out of the bores, actually the rods will be like up here out of the bore with the pistons sticking out and the rod sticking out, and then a piece of glass on top. I've seen a few similar ideas that people have done, turning these into and if it was aluminum it'd be so much nicer, but you know, cast iron's really heavy. So I don't know, it's just, we will see. Like I said, please like, subscribe, and share, and thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a good evening.